Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Teaspoon Retro and I'm your host, Teaspoon. Today we're going to take a look at Chantal's Kitchen Nightmare. Oh yes, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Let's clean the kitchen together. I should, eh? Ugh, I hate cleaning. Everbee's banana milk or strawberry milk? No, as a kid I had both of those, but Passion Tim, what the heck? But don't get punched out again. Hey, Suomi. Butterscotch cookies. Oh, sorry, Buttercup. I just see you now. I'm not walking to Starbucks. Hey, Miss Chad. Kitchen clean bees. No, because you guys are going to make fun of me that it's messy and call me a bad housewife. Hey, Mandinga. There's a lot of fruit flies. Shoot, let's go kill some fruit flies with the racket. Just wait a minute. Okay, don't laugh at my kitchen. It's really bad. I don't even let, when it's messy, I don't let Salah in here. Let's close the door.
Oh my goodness, that's a messy kitchen, and it looks like a lot of stuff around there, which is a fire hazard. This white plastic packaged thing just behind Foodie's shoulder. This kitchen has always made me feel claustrophobic because it's so small, but I think the overall clutter certainly doesn't help, and it just makes it even worse.
Where am I going to put you guys? There's a huge pot here. I'll clean this first. Okay. Look at my kitchen. Remember under your desk? Yeah.
I mean, what gets me is that she doesn't seem the least bit ashamed of the state of the kitchen. I would feel ashamed, to let anybody in to see that, let alone stream it live for thousands of people to look at. It just, to me, it just beggars belief. It really does.
I know, I'm really bad for these things. Okay. I have to throw out this Worcester because I didn't know that you have to keep it in the fridge. Look, it's getting all weird and gross, so.
Say it with me, Foodie. Worcestershire. Or Worcestershire, if you're trying to be posh. Yes, pass me the Worcestershire sauce, darling. Okay? Not Worcester. Work.
I gotta throw it out. On the top of my fridge, I gotta clean that. I don't even know what's up there. Vinegar. I have no storage. You know? There's fruit flies. Where's my racket?
There's fruit flies, Foodie, because the place is an absolute pigsty. And that's not being racist, that's just a turn of phrase, it's an absolute mess. Good grief, girl, get in there and clean.
I have a racket that you kill flies with, but I don't know where I put it. Oh! Come here. Ah! Where'd they go? Here's one. It goes, it scares me. Here's one. put it up here for now. You gotta play Tetris and Jenga in my kitchen, I swear. Middle East, like, unless you buy a really posh big villa.
Oh wow, do you see the CPAP mark on her face? Moni must have just got up, Foodie. Oh, good grief, it's like you could see how tight it is. The lines are really more noticeable today than they ever have been in my eyes. Foodie, you're so swollen from all the sodium you've consumed. You just keep playing roulette with your life, you know. It's sad to see, really.
Will it fit in here? Let's find out. Okay, first I'm going to so that's the beef stuff. It's basically like I used my homemade tomato sauce. I blended an onion, garlic, green pepper till it's liquid, and it uses like a broth. I used olive oil only.
Foodie, if that's been out for hours, I'm not sure that that's really safe for you to be eating. At this stage, putting it in the fridge, you've missed that safety window because there's already bacteria breeding in there. If you heat that up and eat it later, you could end up with food poisoning.
No butter. I have a butter addiction, so butter's anonymous.
It's butter.
Let me.
Alright, let's go put this in the fridge and see. Now, that can go there in the fridge. I'm gonna make boiled eggs. Butter. Don't have any room for the eggs. Okay. Still good. It's clean. It smells like garlic a bit. Hey guys. My kitchen is messy. Okay. Let me just do a few dishes here. Cracked egg on salad. Oh. My thing is gonna get wet, watch. I need a new sponge. I'll keep this one for cleaning the toilet.
You keep the sponges for cleaning your toilet in the kitchen. I don't know if you're intentionally trying to disgust us, Foodie, and if you are, you're doing a fabulous job of it. Absolutely outstanding. In fact, it's probably one of the few things you've managed to succeed at doing in your life. It's absolutely gross. It really is. I mean, if you put all those sponges in the same place, don't even want to go there, do we? We don't even want to go there.
Air fryer, microwave. You know, these are sharp because I use my knife sharpener. So, yep. My kitchen, guys, looks dirty even if I clean it. Like, it's not a high, fancy, you know. Okay, here.
No, if you clean your kitchen will look clean. If you don't clean your kitchen, it'll look dirty. It's really as simple as that.
Make like Kayali dupes. I want the Kayali perfume, but I'm too cheap. I use this to catch my boiled eggs.
Gosh, this kitchen is a health and safety nightmare. Trailing wires, water, electricity and water, you know, they always play nice together, don't they?
Wow, that's a lot. The chode? What? This is not good anymore, this juice. It's been sitting out. That sucks. That's really high in sugar. I'm trying to stay under a certain amount a day.
Have you got the shapewear on again, Foodie? You're looking very uplifted and pointy. Oh, good grief. Have you just fetched that plate off the side? And that's just been sat there for days? The ketchup or whatever it is on it hardening. Look. No wonder you've got flies and other infestations. Gosh, Foodie, you get any dirtier, the roaches are going to move out. Even it'd be too unclean even for them.
I have 2 plates. So, and one of them has hard ketchup on it right now, and I'm not feeling it. Damn it. I gotta let it soak. It's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fault. You know, good grief. I mean, just how hard is it to take a plate into the kitchen and wash it after you've finished eating off it?
I'll show you in just a sec. Let me bring you guys out and then get my coffee. Tour around. Teardrop, hi! Good to see you.
Chantal's number 2 is in the chat.
Yeah, I'm really scared for her to get fixed. I hope nothing bad happens to her. She has to stay in the hospital for 2 days.
No cat has to stay in hospital for 2 days with spaying surgery.
Oh, you need your nails cut. I didn't want to take her to get her nails cut while she was in heat. Because, or right after the vax, because it's she's already like stressed out.
She's a young cat, so she shouldn't need her nails trimmed at all. It's only when they're older that they need their nails trimmed.
She'll be okay. Poor baby. But I hate to see her in heat, so.
Okay, explain this to me then, Foodie. If you hate to see her in heat so much, why is it taking more than 3 heat cycles for you to consider spaying?
Good idea, Adrian. I forgot about s'mores, marshmallows.
Oh look, that's that cute little cup that she bought from Thailand.
I'm gonna have to heat this up in a minute.
I'm surprised it made the journey, to be honest.
I don't know, Mike misguided, but they said they're gonna keep her 2 days. That's what I'm like, I don't know how they do things here, you know. So, dumpster diving, yeah, triggered Andy. It's a guava. Hey, Carolina. And dumpster girl those.
Foodie, who's looking after Julia while you're away camping?
This camping trip is just the 2 of us, which we haven't done yet. Normally, the women share the duties at the camping, right? Well, I know I do less because, I don't know, they just, like, insist I don't, like, help as much. Like, I do what I can, but, like, they're like, no. But now it's on me and Salah. Salah will be grilling, and I'm going to prepare the things in the kitchen, so maybe you guys can keep me company live while I'm preparing things in the kitchen. He's going to start the fires and do all that crap. Oh, good night, Bill. The seeds are so hard in guava, so it has like the consistency of a pear, kind of. Yeah, I am. Vultures.
I bet Salah's really looking forward to the camping trip, isn't he? Being stuck out in the desert with you, just you for company. Be my idea of hell, actually.
Yeah, they do, beside Daddy. But not in a bad way. I'm too lazy. Well, I can't be. I have to, you know. Some for Howie. Hi. Hi. You love Mom? You love Mom.
We'll see, Foodie, if you go camping. I rather think that something will unexpectedly crop up and you won't go. Or Salah will say, oh no, I've had another emergency, I can't go anywhere. And then you won't be able to go because obviously Salah will be the one doing the driving. So, I mean, we shall see. If you do go camping, it should make for entertaining viewing, shall we say.
Today, well, after my stream, I'm going to be finishing cleaning the kitchen. And the living room is pretty messy. I have some things here I still have to put away from the groceries. Hi, Anna. No.
Hang on a second, how many days ago was the grocery haul? Let me just check back. Goodness, Chantal, you've still got groceries out from more than 6 days ago. How can you have groceries still hanging about from 6 days ago that you've not put away? What on earth has been occupying that much of your attention that groceries are still out after 6 days?
Procrastinator, yeah. To the max.
It's not really what a procrastinator is. There's a difference between being a procrastinator, you know, which is someone who's actually busy off doing something else because they're putting off doing the other thing, and someone who just does absolutely nothing and seals all day. You know, the word you're actually looking for, Chantal, is not procrastinator, it is lazy. Say it with me now. Lazy. Add it to your vocabulary.
Oh, I should have taken my sugar. Yeah, it's called acute aggression. Bear. What? Guava's toxic? No. Get out of here. I gave it to him many times. Let me check. I didn't check, but I did give it to him before. Get out of here. I gave it to him. What? Guava's toxic? No. What? Guava's toxic? No. Get out of here. I gave it to him many times. Let me check.
So you've been giving the hamster egg white without knowing whether it's actually toxic to him or not. Can somebody please remove these animals from Chantal's so-called care?
Hey, Pajami. Metformin, I know. When you burp it, ugh. That water was huge. Yeah, I drink about 3 of these a day. I drink a lot of water. That's one healthy habit I have. But I'm always thirsty because I always eat salty food.
And the diabetes. Also, that's another symptom that the diabetes is not in control. Your blood sugar has to be higher than 7 if you're chugging down 3 of those big bottles of water a day and are still excessively thirsty. So I think that machine is not accurate, or the person that's reading it isn't being honest. Oh, rule number 1, folks. Rule number 1 is in effect.
I'm afraid of being put under it. That too. Well, not so much anymore. Like I was at one point, like before I had my hysterectomy. But I think having my hysterectomy, like, I don't know. But maybe, I don't know. My health is worse now than then, even, I think. Or is it?
Chantal, if you don't know at this stage whether your health is worse now than it was, say, 2 years ago, before you moved to Kuwait, then boy, is your brain doing some mental gymnastics to convince yourself that everything's a-okay. Because everything is not a-okay. Everything is probably about as far from a-okay as it gets. You've gained about £100 in weight. You've got worsening circulation issues. I don't remember your toes being purple when you were back in Canada. Your breathing issues have got worse. You know, and like I say, you've got all these other comorbidities, and, you know, they're serious health problems and underlying health issues. You're putting a lot of strain on your organs, and how many wake-up calls does someone need to have before they get their life in order? I think for you, Foodie, no wake-up call is going to be enough for you to get your life in order.
No, it's not. I was so unhealthy. I was 400 pounds. I remember being weighed, and my sugars were 17 back then. So I had untreated diabetes for a long time.
See what I mean? Mental gymnastics. Oh, no, my health is a lot better now than it was back then. Nope. No. Absolutely not. Your blood sugars might be a little bit lower because you're using metformin, and you're having also the Forxiga and the insulin. But you have to look at the overall picture of everything else that's worsened. And Chantal, you are heavier now than you were in Canada. Absolutely 100,000,000,000%.
So I was really bad back then. I was 402. I remember being weighed.
You was 402 back then, but now I would say to you that you're heavier than 402, irrespective of what the scales say. You're having increased issues of fluid retention. That's not good for your heart.
For cost of living, Kuwait, I think. Yeah. What would a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom seaside apartment be in Canada or the US, you know? Like, at least.
No, it's not really the seaside, is it? I mean, it has a sea view, but it's not really seaside because it's not like a beach resort where people are down there sunbathing on the beach or swimming in the water. It's on the shipping lanes, I do believe.
At least $2,500 a month. So we pay a lot less than that. And everything is included. Here, you don't have to pay your utilities. Everything is included. Electric, water. You can't really drink the water, but...
Yes, and just because something's included, i.e. your water and your electric and gas, doesn't mean you should abuse the privilege. Because if they decided to rescind those privileges at any point because of people selfishly abusing them, then you'd be in a right mess, wouldn't you?
A car cleaner, they clean your car. Yeah, we're probably gonna go check out some farms, Plex Chaos. My neighborhood isn't luxury, no. But it's still a seaside condo, it's still a seaside apartment, regardless of the area. I was consistent with some of the
Sea view. Say it with me, Chantal. Sea view. It's not the seaside. It's not like, you know, sort of living on the Cornish coast, you know. By Cornish coast, I mean in the UK, the Cornish coast, which has spectacular beaches that people frequent and sunbathe on, and they swim in the sea. Nobody's swimming in that stink by you. Nobody's swimming in that at all. You know, so it's the shipping lanes. So it's not really seaside. It's more sea view. Pleasant to look at from a distance, but cruddy up close.
I don't think therapy works for every single person, you know? It's not like one size fits all.
Therapy works. Absolutely, therapy works. But you have to engage with the therapy and work with it. It's not going to work if you don't work at it.
I brush my teeth at least once a day, and being completely honest, when I'm like taking better care of myself, when I'm not so depressed, I brush them like twice.
Chantal, come on. You don't brush your teeth at least once a day. If you're lucky, you brush them once a week. Gosh, Chantal and words like honest or honestly don't go together in the same sentence.
He also outgrew a lot of his shoulders got way broader than they used to be. If you look at him in that dance video, he's like very thin. So he's young. He's only 30. He only just recently turned 30. So
if Salah is 30, then I'm the Queen of Sheba. If he's 30, he's had one of the hardest paper rounds in the universe. Absolutely not. He's not 30. Either that or the effect of being with you, Foodie, is damn near aging him up at light speed.
Like, what? I don't even know why people watch her. Her story times are boring. And she floats around with her big friggin' jug floaties in her pool. Big deal. Like, cover up. Nobody wants to see that. Disgusting. Nobody wants to see it. Cover it. Thank you. Like, not to body shame, but just like cover it.
Isn't that just what you've exactly done though? He's body shamed her for wearing something you feel is revealing. Blooming hell, I mean, we've seen your OnlyFans and nothing at all was left to the imagination. In fact, I think a lot of us would have been better off if we'd have never seen it in the first place. So, no, Chantal, don't shame how other people dress. You know, it's down to each person individually what they wear and don't wear. You're not the moral authority on how a person should dress and behave.
They keep on and on and on. Yes, that's what I say. They're teaching their children to act like this. 100%. You're so much better off in Kuwait was just looking at Lasheen's stream. Wow, boring life. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Caden, while you paint. Chantal. You too, Desi. Oh. Did you play your Smurfs yet, Melly? Children will be brokeage. Just like Sam's. No offense, but don't talk about my kids. Keep kids out your mouth. Like, they're so dumb. Like, where does making a comment on parenting, which you do about my mom's parenting all the time, so fuck you. Fair game. Do something about it. Like, kiss my ass. You can say whatever.
Yeah, but you're always bringing kids into it, Chantal. You're always bringing other people's kids into it, and some of the comments that you've made on here have been absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, keep kids out of it, Chantal. It's not hard. Stop coming hard for people, and people won't come in hard for you. I mean, I could turn around and ask you what your mother exactly taught you. What has your mother taught you? Except how to sit in front of a television and stuff yourself stupid. I mean, your mother, Chantal, didn't even teach you how to hold a knife and fork properly, let alone anything else. Oh, and FYI, Foodie, nobody's going to be kissing your ass. Not even Salah. And he's the one with the shit fetish.
Put their kids on the school bus and cut down my family. Oh, Smee raised a good one. At least Smee's child is not sitting there every morning cutting down fat people because I hate myself. Like, unlike you people, like that's what you people do, and you don't even show yourself. Ugh, don't get me started.
Chantal, now, the irony of a woman who says, well, you don't show yourself, but you're hiding behind 17 filters.
When it comes to bullying, this is basic knowledge. Children learn it. If you're raised in an environment where your parents are bullies, you're going to be a bully. You know, it's like...
So what are we to infer from that then, Foodie? I guess that means your mum was a bully then, because you're a bully.
Their deleted content. Yeah.
When your live stream's that boring, you're even putting yourself to sleep. It's time to quit, isn't it?
I was offered a TV show. Like, I was offered, I was approached by a producer from TLC, but I'd have to move to Georgia to do the show, and I didn't want to do that. No. I don't have that kind of low BMI voice.
No, I'm calling serious BS on that. Chantal, if you'd been offered a show by TLC, you'd have been on here smug, loud and proud as everything and going, look haters, I've been offered my own TV show, so you know, we'd never heard the end of it. So you've never been offered a TV show. No, definitely not. No. The only show that you're in danger of being offered is to appear on My £600 Life. So, but no. God, who'd even want to see the Chantal show?
John the Whisk. If you walk, you impoverish so many reactors. That's true, John the Whisk.
Absolutely no, Chantal. If you disappeared off YouTube tomorrow, nobody would really give it a second thought or really miss you. And that's because the reaction channels, they don't rely on YouTube as their sole source of income. They have jobs. They have other things that they do. You know, and the thing with YouTube as well is there is thousands of channels, so there's always someone else to react to. So, you know, to them it really is a hobby. This isn't a hobby for you, Chantal. You're doing this because you have to, because Salah doesn't work, and we know Salah doesn't work because who on earth can game all night and sleep all day and still claim to run a business? It's anybody's guess. Regarding yourself, you know, you are the only provider of income into your household. So, you know, if you aren't working and if you aren't on YouTube live streaming, then you're not earning anything and there's no money coming in. You, Foodie, have to do this. You have to come on here and live stream. I believe Salah's even given you quotas to run to, 2-hour live streams that are basically filled with nothing. But Salah's there cracking the whip behind you saying, get online and work. We need money. So you've even said that if you were demonetized, you wouldn't do this anymore. So there you go, Beezers. She's not here for you guys. She's here just for the money, and that's it. And that's all it is to her, a means to an end. Okay, guys, there's nothing more really of any substance or interest, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in. So great to have you here. Like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you particularly want me to cover. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.